Are you sure that's what you'd want? A guy who's broke as fuck, but emotionally.
Actually, I'll get somebody who's financially flourishing and emotionally struggling. Yeah, I know. I'll get somebody.
Yo, was Gucci, was Fendi, was popping. Brand new whip. Nah, fam, I just hopped in. Welcome to another episode. Well, a new series, but I'll explain that a little bit later. From the Psychology Podcast, hosted by yours truly, Psycho. Yeah. And I'm getting in the habit of making series. So I'm starting this new series with my co-host. She's going to introduce herself in a moment, but this is called the Reaction Series. And basically, this series is about us reacting to anything random we see. And it's not scripted, it's just our opinion based on what we think, like, off the bat. So without further ado, is my co-host there? Is she there? Are you there?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, so could you please introduce yourself to all the psychologists listening, who you are, what you do, and all of that, your name, all of that.
Gosh, this is exciting. So hi guys, my name is Panache. I can't even say Panache because I'm talking to my own body here. So I'm Panache. You know how it does. I am 23. I'm a final year physio student. Can we word? We finally got to final year.
Whoa, final. Well done. Cool. Need to clap for this.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Stop. Final year physio students. I am in the U of K, but don't get it twisted. I was born and bred in the 054.
Ooh.
In the streets of 054. If you get it, you get it.
If you don't get it, forget about it.
Forget about it.
Hey, I'm just gonna snitch. The 054 is my home city, Gweru. For those that don't know, I have to represent.
If you don't know, get to know.
Oh, in Zim. Anyway, so that we don't waste too much time. Panache, by the way, is my cousin, so we're fam. Yeah, and
that's bro, that's back blood.
Yeah, and we go way back, as in way back. She's also been hitting me up that she wanted to come on the podcast for quite a long time, and I realized,
too long, bro, too long.
And I was like, You know what? No, I now need to stop slacking. I need to bring her on, but I don't want to just bring her on for one episode. Nah, we're gonna do a whole series.
And we're gonna be here for it. We're here for a long time. Not even for a good time. Here for a long time and a good time.
Exactly. Black man timing. Anyway, so what we're gonna be doing our reaction series, and I told her we'll just be reacting to anything.
I'm scared.
And guys, disclaimer. I have to put this disclaimer. These are just our opinions. It's not some things I don't think will be factual. It's just opinion based. If you have a different opinion, please feel free to let us know. This is for discussion purposes. So please don't come attack us. We're here to discuss. With that little disclaimer out of the way. So what are we gonna be reacting to?
Before, let me just defend myself, yo. I personally, I'm just gonna try and use the correct words. But obviously, guys, if I don't, please feel free to correct me. I'm not being malicious. I'm just speaking based on experience. Because the last time I did a thing with you, I almost got my head eaten off. People saying, hey, you're not educated. Sorry, it's just my opinion. We can happily discuss Wagwan. But damn, guys, don't come for me. Don't come for me.
Exactly. We just needed to put those disclaimers, because we know how people can get.
I'd like you to be on it.
Exactly. So anyway, let's get into it. The first thing we're gonna react to is the question. Okay, for those that have my number, my WhatsApp status is always popping. So get my number. Anyway, so I usually ask certain questions. Yeah, very intellectual questions.
Okay.
And one of the questions I asked in my status the other day
Oh
was,
no.
and this is to women. I, I got that. By the way, this question I got it from another podcast called The Roommates. People should check it out.
Okay.
But the question was, for women, would you rather have a guy that's A, financially flourishing but emotionally struggling, or B, emotionally flourishing but he's financially struggling? Which one would you choose as a lady? Let's start there. Let's start with you, P. Let's
Wait. So the first one is financially good, and then emotionally, my one, and then the other one is the other way around.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So option A or B.
I'm torn. Gosh. I think I would have somebody who is emotionally stable.
Really? Are you sure?
I think.
Let's really think about this. Are you sure?
I'm probably sure. I responded to thing you're saying the other way around as well.
We want an honest answer. We don't want. Hey, we want the whole point of this is for us to be as honest as possible. Are you sure that's what you'd want? A guy who's broke as fuck, but emotionally.
Actually, I'll get somebody who's financially flourishing and emotionally struggling. Yeah, I know. I'll get somebody.
Okay, now why? Let's ask why.
I'll do it.
I want why. I want the why now.
Okay. I personally think that people underestimate just how much financial struggles do a number on a relationship. I think people underestimate that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Especially if we're living this side of the world. Obviously in Zim, I'm not really sure what the situation is like. Yeah. But Kuno is a different ballgame. Everything is taxed. Even going to get flipping mumvuri. Oh, we're not even speaking like shades outside.
Exactly.
It's taxed.
Yeah. Just getting shade it's expensive.
It's expensive. But emotional struggles, I think you can't work through things emotionally by yourself. That's just my way of thinking. I always think of it as you can't learn to swim if you're running. You can't learn to run if you're in the water. Do you know what I mean? You need to be in the situation for you to realize, to actually work on something. And sometimes you need somebody who is, who's there. And I'm an emotional person. I value an emotional connection with somebody. Yeah. If someone comes to me and says, oh, baby, I'm struggling emotionally, and he's pouring out his emotions as they are. Yes. If that's the emotional struggle that we're talking about, personally, I'm going to be there for my man. Because that emotional connection, so that bonds you guys is different. Do you know what I mean? And you can always then you can help each other out. Because if we're being completely honest, we all have a background. You know how they say every sinner has a future and every saint has a past. We all have a past. Ooh. We all have emotional scars. And you can't heal on your own. Ooh. But if you're financially struggling, that one is sticky one.
Now I want to play like I don't know, is it devil's advocate? Yeah. Okay. You chose option one, which if I'm being honest, I think most ladies would choose option one. But would say option two just so that they don't sound bad. Just like how a girl wouldn't say, I don't want money, so that she doesn't seem like in quotes gold digger. Yeah. Now, I want to put things into perspective here. When you say emotionally struggling, this means this man will probably be emotionally unavailable he will probably not pour
Mm,
out as much, because a person who's emotionally flourishing is able to express himself emotionally without
okay.
any they know how to express themselves. The person who's opposite
Okay.
doesn't know. Just imagine, I know a lot of guys are like this, where they just don't express themselves, they don't say shit.
Right. Okay.
um they they easily get emotional or get shaken, right?
Shaken. Yeah.
If you've got the guy who's got money but he's emotionally struggling, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
what makes you think that man's just gonna change or going to succumb to, that help?
What I've learned for me with guys
Mm,
is a guy will change for the chick that he wants to change for.
Talk to me.
Let's just say like it is. I know
Mm.
guys who are very I have friends who are
Yeah.
very emotionally closed off, but I've seen them learn more and try and adapt and change. And it's that growth, you know?
Yeah.
If a guy, oh, sorry, I keep trying to say,
Yeah, if he has money.
damn, sorry, my people. So if
Yeah.
someone has got money, right?
Yeah.
To some extent, it kind of covers up the emotional damage. But as a chick, that's when you now need to decide, okay, is this dude really gonna change for me? Or am I just trying to take him to the next level? And then he's like, yo, I'm chucking up the deuce up. Do
Mm.
you know?
That's a deep one. Mm.
No, it's true. Not everybody that comes with you stays with you. Not
Yes,
everybody that
yes.
comes with you gotta go with you.
Yeah.
You know? So sometimes you as a chick have to decide, okay, is this dude, you know,
Is he gonna be
going
there?
somewhere, then is he gonna be available to me like that? Is he gonna open up?
Oh, so
You know what I'm saying?
you gotta vet him. You gotta vet him.
Yeah, you've got to vet, dog. And I'm not saying like I'm looking for somebody who's doing what big Rick Rose type of baller.
Uh-huh.
No, I just want like someone who's like stable. You
Oh,
know?
okay. I need to, so that we because okay, this is what I think.
Oh, I feel like I'm opening a can of worms. No, thank you.
This is what I think. This is what I think, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Being rich, or people that are financially stable, that are, wealthy or
Mm-hmm.
stable, it's a mindset, in my opinion. Why am I saying this? You could literally take all of Bill Gates' money today, but I
Mm-hmm.
bet within the next 5 years, you'll still be richer than most of us, because
Mm-hmm.
he has certain habits. His mindset built is what helps him gain his wealth. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So,
100%.
so in line with that, I think if someone is emotionally struggling, if they start getting broke, because maybe money might start getting tight, they may not
Mm-hmm.
get back to that level because mentally they're not there. Their mindset is just not in that place. Whereas someone who's got the
Wait,
right mindset, he could still get that money or still put you in a stable position. I don't know. This is just my personal thought.
wait, did you say the guy who's financially flourishing, if he goes broke, he might not be able to get back?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But okay, the counter argument for that though is how did he get there in the first place?
Oh,
He's already got that mindset.
okay. You see, that's the thing. We don't know in the financial kind of thing, right? He could have
Yeah.
gotten it. He could have gotten it from a certain, because I've seen there's certain people that they could focus, yeah, for a certain period of time, get money,
Mm-hmm.
but then they could also lose that money as fast as they got it. If you
But
get what
bro,
I'm
that
saying.
happens to anybody. That happens. That's just the
Yeah.
way of life.
But then what then separates most people is that the people that have a very strong mental, they can fight through the bad times. And
But
this is
this is
what,
the thing.
yeah,
With that thing, I would say like you're saying with mindset.
yeah,
I don't care how strong your mindset is. you always need a support system. Let's not
Yeah.
this. I feel like our generation has
Uh-huh.
so much gotten into certain habits that are just like they're so annoying. There's a fine line between, oh, I'm cutting people off, toxicity, blah 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 blah. Okay, fine, but some of them just walk the line of just cut it, cut it, cut it, with no
Cut
good
it.
cause, with no direction.
Yeah.
People, I find in our generation, we've become so accustomed to just fast things, like cheap relationships. Just, we're coming, okay, you did my see you later. We don't value loyalty like that. This is deviating from the whole first question.
Yeah.
My point is, I need somebody financially. It's a tough one, to be completely honest with you. It really is.
But you know what? Just so that, because our time is not running out. But what I think is, in all honesty, yeah. And I understand women being with someone who can't financially give you a certain stability. It'll be hard, because when you don't have money, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Hey, I feel what
mental health matters
said.
even when you're not mad, guys. Let's talk about that.
We need to talk about that.
Forget it.
I was playing devil's advocate, but let me be honest with you. When there's no money, it's really hard to.
It's bitter.
It's bitter. It can be hard. It can be hard. I'm not talking about being Rick Ross rich, but just not having money. But just not.
I mean, if you're Rick Ross rich too, okay, sir. Like, you can come in my DMs. I ain't complaining. But I'm just kidding.
Nah, but not having money it can mentally derail you, because there's certain things you can't do just because you don't have money. Because this world works with money. Let me give an example, as just a simple example. In the Zim context, in an African context, for anyone who's not from Africa, the traditional healers, yeah? They're people like that. I would assume things like traditional healing, the people that do prayers, not even traditional healing, it's free stuff, you're just doing it because you're a person of God.
But it's a lie.
They will charge you. It's not a joke. I've seen this happening. They would say, yo, please, can you just give me about $100, $200? They will say that. And I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, whoa.
200
wait. I thought this is for God. I thought this is
Excuse me? Excuse me?
So, I'm like, damn, this is real. Like, people do this. People charge you for this stuff. So I completely understand the angle you are coming from, where you're saying, nah, guys, money can, but at the same time, it's also, you don't hide yourself. It's also hard to be with someone who's emotionally unstable. Like, think about it.
That's the problem. I need somebody who can be emotional with me, please. I can't deal with somebody who's I genuinely.
But you see now. So which one would you choose? Because it's either you've got the money.
But when it's all said and done, you know what? I saw this meme, yeah. When it's all said and done, I'd rather go sit down and cry in a Lambo than cry in the street on a bus. That's just the honest truth here. Let's be honest. Like, bro. What? Money is not everything. Like, I like, honestly, it's not everything, but it is definitely essential.
You know what I like? I just appreciate your honesty. Like,
you know what it is? I think
most girls won't. I swear most girls are gonna, because when I asked that question, hey, and no disrespect,
a lot of chicks responded the second
there was like, I think you're the only one that said the first one. Every other girl was like, no. Oh, there was only one other one that said, I want to say option 1, but I'll say option 2, because I'm like, are you really sure that's exactly what you want? Or you're saying something politically correct?
Do you know what? I'll go cry in the Versace hotel in the Dubai, than to stay in here in the UFK, crying a Premier Inn. No way. Sorry. Next.
Oh my days. Nah, it's all good. So yeah, Panache
It's
chose
all vibes,
option
guys. It's real vibes.
Panache chose option one. If you're a lady and you're listening to this, tell us what do you think? Option one or two, and be honest, you can actually justify your stuff. There are people that can have good reasoning, but she chose option one. Personally,
Yeah.
my personal thing, what I think most girls would go in the actual practical situation would probably go for option one. That's what I think. But hey, correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Let me just add this disclaimer as well.
Yeah.
Another reason why I chose before anybody listens to is like, oh, this chick is a what are they called? What do they call them? My sugar babies, whatever.
Sugar
No. No. There's a term for it, like people who get sponsored
slay
or
queens.
like fine, slay queens. That's it. That's slay
Yeah,
queens.
yeah,
Before people say that, I also work for my own money. Like I
yeah.
genuinely, as much as it pains me, I'm at my shift every day. Well, not every day. The days I'm working. No, I'm a uni student, so it's not every day. So
Yeah,
the days I'm working, it's either at 2:30 in the afternoon, at 6:45 in the morning. It's like I'm at work. I do
yeah,
work for my own coins. So
yeah.
I do value a guy who is financially flourishing or is aiming to be at that point.
Yeah,
I just thought that I put that out there before it becomes.
yeah. Again, disclaimer. We gotta put the disclaimers. Anyway,
Cancel culture.
these cancelers. Anyway, our time has just run out for this first episode, but yeah, guys, please let us know what you think. Let us know in the comments, just down below there, because this is on YouTube. Join the discussion. If you've got something to add, let us know. Like literally, just let us know. Wait, what's your handle?
My handle on the gram is Trichelle22.
Yeah,
The
Trichelle.
TRICHELLE 22.
Exactly. Trichelle 22. You heard the spelling. You can DM her or you can DM me at PsychoZW, SICOZW. And yeah, for this first episode, thank you for tuning.
It's the rap. It's the rap.
Thank you for tuning in. And hey, stay safe and stay alive. Okay, we'll be back with episode 2. Peace.
Peace out.